Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I am so happy to be with you this first day of the year. We're sending this prayer out to everyone, all of the people that are on our prayer app and all of our social platforms. This is our way of supporting everyone in energizing themselves and moving into a place of success and prosperity for this new year. Ernest Holmes says, "Wake up! Your world is all powerful." It indeed is all powerful. And that is why we are so happy to be with you again, to pray with you daily, and just to acknowledge the presence of the divine everywhere, within everyone, and within your life. So our theme today is focused on success. I want you to hear these words from Ernest Holmes. See, regardless of what has happened in our life, we all can be successful. He says success and prosperity are spiritual attributes belonging to all people. The person who is to succeed will never let his mind dwell on past mistakes. He will forgive the past in his life and in the lives of others. And if he makes a mistake, he will at once forgive it. So the key to success is forgiveness. And I have a special quote to share with you, and it comes from Kathy's Corner. And it is, "I know I shall succeed. I meet life on a friendly basis, and I know life is a friend to me." And that is from Earl Barnum of Barnum and Bailey Circus. And if you know his story, you know that his story is about success. And so we continue to look up. And our way of looking up is through spiritual practice, because we know there is value in spiritual practice. So I'm going to invite you to join me right now as we just move into that sacred space, just acknowledging that power and that presence that is alive, it's thriving, and it is fully present. And in this acknowledgement right here, right now, I'm acknowledging the essence that is filled from within. It is that creative element that always has been and always will be. I'm turning away from the outer world. I'm turning away from outer circumstances. And I focus on the good. And that good is God in action. That good is the foundation of spirit, fulfilling itself, enriching itself, sowing its seed of divine wisdom. And in this awareness right here and right now, I speak my word and I behold the truth. That God is the one and only source, that God is that divine light. And in that divine light, I know that there is peace, there is harmony, and that wonderful presence is creative. I look at nature and I behold the presence of God in the greenery and the lushness of life, in the sculptures of the mountains and the deserts. I'm acknowledging the presence of God as the depth within the oceans and within the atmosphere. What I simply know is that there one presence and one power is everywhere, alive and thriving with everything. And what I know is if it thrives within everything, it thrives within everyone. It is that divine presence, and it is all inclusive. It includes myself, and it includes every single person that is alive and hearing my voice right now, the spoken word of truth. And what I know about this spoken word of truth is that it is filled with power, it is filled with light, and it is filled with love. That it is the divine presence that shapes itself as the truth of being within my life and within my experience. I know that something divine has already gone before and prepared the way. And what I know about this wonderful presence is that there is peace and harmony within my spirit and within the spirit of everyone that is hearing my voice right now. And I know that in this calm moment, that sacred presence of divine love expresses itself right now as perfect health, and that each and every single person is lifted up to the place of the Most High, that our body temples radiate that truth of wholeness, that our body temples are in balance and harmony, that the universe supports this in a sacred way. And what I know is that in this wholeness, in the spirit of light, that every single cell vibrates in this truth, that my heart beats in sync and in rhythm, in balance, and that every part of my being, every essence of my being, all of the neuroplasty and everything that is associated with my physical being, that the universe is alive, guiding, directing, and supporting perfect good, perfect balance, and perfect harmony. And I know that it fulfills itself physically within my being, that it is the same presence that is alive mentally, unfolding and bringing balance and harmony within my thought patterns and with everything I experience. I know that it shows up emotionally within my being, and that I am blessed beyond that which I cannot even imagine, because I am in perfect harmony and perfect balance with the universal presence, that universal energy that I call God, the divine presence that is everywhere in everything and everyone. And I know that if this is true here, it fulfills itself within all of my relationships. It is fully present within the workplace, that a power and presence has gone before and created the way, bringing balance and harmony, supporting all of my relationships and everything that I do, because I know that I am an instrument of good, and that each individual that is hearing this prayer is simply an instrument of good. And only good can unfold from their work and everything that they come into contact with. And because I know this truth, I know that it fulfills itself in all ways. In our relationship with our loved ones, I know that it's fully present. I know that it is in our relationship with ourselves. There is a greater essence of spirit expanding itself and revealing itself, bringing harmony within our lives and within our experience. And as I know this truth about our personal lives and our personal experience in our workplace, I know that it fulfills itself as abundance and prosperity. And that abundance and prosperity expands itself and reveals itself in a practical way. I know that every seeming need is met, that there is more than enough of spirit expanding itself and revealing itself in practical ways. I know that there is balance and harmony within our bank accounts. I know that there is more than enough in every seeming commitment, every seeming bill, everything that is necessary to support us in terms of our growth, to nourish and sustain us, that there is more than enough. There's more than enough food. There is enough God's substance forever expanding itself and revealing itself. I know that that same presence is alive, and it expands itself and supports us in having the perfect shelter, being supported in every way that we need and that is necessary for our growth and our evolution. What I know is that there is only one life. That life is God's life, and that life is fully present right where I am and within everyone that is hearing this prayer. So the seed of good is alive. And I'm most grateful for that seed of good. I'm most grateful for the blessings, even before I can see it or experience it. I'm grateful, and I'm giving thanks for myself and every single person here. I'm giving thanks for the demonstration of this divine wisdom and the fortifying of it within our experience and within all of humanity. And I know that these blessings overflow, that these blessings fulfill itself beyond that which we cannot even imagine. And it is in this space of gratitude that I release these words right here and right now into the action of universal law. And together we all affirm and say, And so it is. Amen. I'm inviting you to breathe with me. And as I open my eye, I'm inviting you to, if you do not have this prayer app, to download this prayer app in your app store. It's called the Prayerful Heart app. And if you have a personal prayer request, feel free to send it in to us. Our team will respond to you within a 24-hour period. And of course, we'll be in prayer with you over a 14-day period. Know that we love you. We're knowing that only the highest and greatest is unfolding for you in 2021. Namaste.